And rolling up and down the fingers. And into the palm. And the pads of the pinky. And the thumb. Down to the wrists. Up to the knuckles and across. And back to the fingers, index finger and thumb. Middle finger. Ring finger. And pinky. Other hand, index. Middle. Ring. And pinky. And let's toss the ball in the air or bounce it on the floor or both. Three, two, one. Put the ball on the floor. Assess the feet. Step on the ball, press down in the middle of the foot 3 times. Bring it up to the knuckles, press once on each. Roll across the knuckles. Roll across the top of the heel. Bring the ball to the middle of the foot and wiggle the toes. Press the toes into the ball. Raise and separate. Press again. Wiggle again. And a scribble. 3, 2, 1. Release, recess. Repeat. Other foot 3 times in the middle. Knuckles. Roll across. Roll across the top of the heel. Middle of the foot. And a wiggle of the toes. Press the toes into the ball. Raise and separate. Press again. Wiggle again. And scribble. 3, 2, 1. Get the ball out of the way. Reassess the feet. And we're going to do some wood chops in the middle. And then diagonally from one side. And then from the other. Then shake the tree. 3, 2, 1. And twist it the way you swing the arms. And center with some ocean wave breathing. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine. Step out, gather starlight. And center, gather from the other side. And center, take some steps forward. Then elbow towards the opposite knee. 5, 7, 8. And then slap the opposite heel in the front. 5, 8, 7, 8, 9. In the rear. 2. 9, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then take a cross step with twist and a punch. 3, 4. Right. Take some steps or march or jog. So today we're going to do the seated exercises and we'll focus a little more on the arms. We'll do the toning bar routine with the bar, which will use the arms. So that should help. And I'm going to do some Tibetans after class. Whatever you do, get the heart rate going, be safe. I'm going to go in 5. I'm going to hop. 4, 3, 2, 1. And 20. And 30. Take 2 breaths. Interlace the fingers. Bring the hands up. Come on your toes if you can. And back down, bend back if you can. Come back to center, bend to one side. Then the other way. Back to center. Lower your hands, push out. Come on down, interlace behind the back. Raise the hands up. Squeeze. Go a little higher. Come on down and shrug. And then swim. Good. And go backwards. And then a breaststroke. And then tap the shoulders. Bring one arm across, press in. And then the other. First arm behind the back, press down and in. And then the other. Grab both elbows, rock side to side. Then one arm, fingers up, pull back. Fingers down, pull back. Flop the wrist, keep flopping. Rotate in one direction. And then the other. Other hand out, fingers up, pull back. Fingers down. Flop the wrist. Rotate. Go the other way. Form an L. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and hold. Release. Squeeze. Release. And squeeze. Release. Rotate at the neck. Go the other way. Nod. And go ear to shoulder. Tuck in the chin. Turn to one side, drop the chin to the collarbone. And look up. Go back to center, turn the other way, drop the chin. And look up. Back to center, tuck in the chin and peck like a pigeon. Yeah, let's grab a stick. We're gonna go inside the arch of one foot, other foot out to the side, bend that knee, slide down. Go the other way. Come on up. Bring one foot out. Put the stick behind it, slide down the stick, lift the sole and wiggle. Come on up, press the sole of the foot against the stick. And repeat with the other leg, hamstring. And then the calf. And we'll come back to center. We're going to put the stick behind the back, parallel to the spine, one hand on top, one in the middle, and move it up and down. Good. And then switch the position on the hands and repeat. And then you can put it in front of you. I'm going to put it over my head and just go side to side. And we're going to put it at the shoulders, palms facing in, and we'll do some bicep curls. Leave it below the waist, reverse the grip. Hinge at the waist, bend the knees, bring the stick down as far as feels safe, and back up. And then take a breath. And then we're going to hinge and bend the knees again and lift the elbows past the rib cage. And come on up to the shoulders and lift the stick above the head and back down. And then below the waist, lift the stick up so that the elbows are as high as feels safe for you. Keep it at the shoulders and push behind. I'm sorry, push ahead. We're going to do behind later. Hey. And then bring the stick behind, palms facing away, lift behind. And then reverse the grip and do another round of about 10. Bring the stick up to crook of the elbows and twist at the waist. And then bring the stick to one side. Hold on at or near the top and swing behind. And then go to the other side and repeat. And then bring the stick to the middle, hold on with one or a finger or two at the top, come up on your toes and hold for about 20. And back on your heels for about 20. Three, two, one, and come on down. And let's put the stick down and grab a chair. I'm going to start with some sit to stands. I'm going to move my hands around. You can either follow me or keep them where you feel safest. And then we're going to sit down in the middle of the chair, bring our hands up and come forward about 45 degrees and back, keeping the core engaged. And then cross your hands and tap the back of the chair again with the core engaged. And then sit back in the chair and stomp your feet either one at a time or together or both, alternating. And then kick. And then we're going to bring one leg across the other, rotate the ankle. Go the other way. Point the toes towards and away from the shin. And then press on the knee and hinge forward at the waist. And come on up. Put that leg down, bring the other one up. Rotate. Go the other way. Point towards and away. Press on the knee as you hinge forward. And come on back. Extend your arms and go sideways, one way and the other from the hips. And then come to prayer position, push in. One palm on top of the other, grab by the fingers and pull. Switch the position of the palms and repeat. Turn sideways in the chair, grab the back of the chair and look behind your back shoulder. Hold. Release. Squeeze again. And release. And then go the other way. Look behind. Release. And again. And release. Come center, and we're just going to do some knee ups. And good. Let's stand up. Put the chair out of the way. And rub those hands together, cultivating chi. forming a chi ball. And centering. 2 breaths. Let's open our hearts. Pause on this inhale. Exhale, send it out. And center. 2 breaths. Bring down chi from above. Gather it from below. And let's do our breath. We're doing box breathing.
Sure.
4 in, 4 hold, 4 out, 4 hold. Do 5 rounds. You can do it at your own speed. Just try to keep the ratio if you can. Here we go.
Okay.
Thank you, Mira.
Well, I lost you.
I'm right here.
I lost you. Thank you so much, Thom.
Okay, thank you. Have a great weekend and
Okay,
see you
you
Monday.
too. You too. Thanks.
Okay, bye-bye. I am going to skip the Tibetans today. So if you want to watch them, you can see last week we did them on Tuesday. No, we did them Wednesday. They're posted there. Got a softball luncheon to go to. So see you on Monday.